Ah, yes, My Little Pony friendship is magic. What a story, what a world, what an adventure. And what can I say except, well, I wanted to hate it, but instead I fell in love with it. Get your kid's ass out of here. Discord Jedi Knight, and I wanted to start reviewing the old show generation for hopefully before G6 comes. Now, I've already made videos on not only G5, but what I want from G6. Go check those out after this video. Please like, share, and subscribe for more reviews, because while we're going to be here a while, there are so many episodes to get through. Now, this is actually my third time watching the entire show. I mean, I have watched certain episodes, my absolute favorites, a couple dozen times, but it's been a while since I've seen the entire show, and I thought not only could I compare my thoughts of it to today, but give it a more critical view than I really should on a kid's show for fun. With that said, I'm not going to pull my punches in this series. I do hope you stick around, though, and without further ado, let's review the first episodes. Yes, the parters I'm going to review in one video, let's go. Alright, so I did do a video of how I got into NLP. Go check that out too if you want, but to recap. My friend told me I should watch it. I was very skeptical of him and the show and put it off forever. Eventually, one night I was bored and gave it a chance. But even so, as I was watching it, I have to be honest, I was looking for anything at all to hate it and turn it off. And I have for reasons from the first two episodes to do just that. Number one, the theme song. Okay, easy there. Let me explain. I like the song now. It not only grows on you, but the lyrics of the song not only have a decent message that captures the theme of the show, it actually brings nostalgia to me. Honestly, I know this show came out in 2010, but it feels much older than that, and not because of the setting, but because it feels something like the early 2000s. I grew up late 1990 and early 2000s, so shows like SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, reruns of Samurai Jack and Powerpuff Girls, or Hey Arnold, Invader's Im, the list goes on. Shows of that time period just had a vibe, and I feel this show does too. And the theme song fits it. It really feels classic. I don't know why. But I am a male, and as such, yeah, it's a little girly. Hey, I said the same thing about powerful girls, and I like that. And since it's a stupid criticism, I stopped watching. Okay, criticism too, the bright colors. The 2010 shows I remember weren't that colorful and bright, that honestly I just didn't get into. But man, when I turned this episode on, my eyes burn. It's so colorful. Pinks and purples and yellow, God yellow. I was a man, I need black and red and dark and dang eye colors. Yeah, right, I'm stupid, aren't I? Curtain 3, no boys except a baby dragon, yet it didn't last long and for annoying pink ponies who sing. Really? That's my problem with it. I was looking for something, anything to hate, and yet I couldn't find any solid ground on anything to dislike. So I kept watching, and before I knew it, I fell in love with the story, the characters, the slice of life aspects. It was just really different and yet so familiar. For example, I thought from the first two episodes this was gonna be a grand adventure story, where every episode Twilight and her friends through the power of friendship was gonna stop some evil. And yes, that does happen, but a lot of the time it's just slice of life lessons. I say it's different, but then I look back on SpongeBob and Fairly Old Parents. Hey Arnold, just slice of life. Yes, I do like grand adventure like Star Wars, Marvel, and yes, Abender. But even within those stories, a lot of the time it's slice of life moments that I love the most. And NLP is full of them, and yet somehow not full of enough of them. I only want more. Okay, so I talked your ear off. Let's actually finish by talking about the episode. Twilight is a book pony who reads a fairy tale about the two sisters and an old legend on the moon. She decided to tell the princess, her teacher, about the danger, and her wise teacher tells her, stop reading old dusty books and find some friends.
What? What the fuck?
She then sends her on a quest to a little backwater town called Ponyville, where she is to do just that and look over the preparations for a festival. Twilight, along with her pet friend, little brother. Okay, I know Spike isn't that now, but at the time, it seemed odd, but you get used to it. Unfortunately for me, I liked her. And looking back on it now, while rewatching the episode, knowing how far she comes, and seeing her first step, why, it makes me want to cheer for her. Spike, I didn't have much thought. He was cute. I found it funny how he couldn't spell Twilight's smarty pants big words, and still today I laughed at the old joke. But Spike actually does grow in the series, and I like that character growth both figuratively and literally. Anyway, she first runs into a pink pony, a Rio, after saying hi, runs away. First impression? Well, that was over the top. God, did I have no idea just how over the top. I do plan to make a Pinkie character video on her, but man, was she annoying, at least I thought so. Now looking back on it, knowing her character and how much I love her, she just makes me smile when on screen. When meeting Applejack, Dash, Rarity, and Fluttershy, each with their own personality type, job, look, and so on. Then it's time to meet the Nightmare Moon is back, and yet even back then I thought her design was awesome to say the least. And from there we get the second episode where she terrorizes the town and Twilight goes to find the elements of harmony. The only thing can stop her, she doesn't know what they are, but knows she must find them. But her new friends, even against her will, decide they will help and show kindness, loyalty, generosity, honesty, and laughter. Okay, I hated that Pinkie song when I first heard it. Thought, man, I just can't catch a break. But looking back on it now, while it's not a savvy of mine, I do see a lesson in it that is charming. Laugh at the spooky, giggle at the crazy. It's a way to get through your fears, and to be honest, if you can laugh at the darkest and scariest of times, then you can get through anything. And I really feel like right now in this day and age, we all need to learn that lesson down the line, so. Once Twilight finds out that her friends represent the elements of harmony, and when put together create the magic of friendship, she is able to blast away the darkness in Nightmare Moon's heart and save the day. From here I thought, okay, so is she going to be a returning villain? Or is there going to be another villain, one far more sinister? Is this going to be a larger story where eventually the Fire Nation attacks and we have to stop a war, only to find out her dad is the villain? Okay, I'm done. Now, next episode we take a more slice of pie approach, but yeah. This episode did hook me, and it is a great departure. And I'm so glad I did give the show a chance. With that said, though I do enjoy it, it's far from my favorites that the show has to offer. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I like it a lot. And actually, you're going to find 7 out of 10 is a common number I give out. I like it, I don't love it, despite having such nostalgia for the first episodes. Knowing what this show has to offer in later seasons, I just can't give it higher than that. Well, that's it for this video. Please like, share, and subscribe for more. And with that said, thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the first episode. What did you think when you first saw it? Did you have a similar experience like I did? And do remember, my friends, the lesson of the show, friendship is magic.